It's crazy to me that people are still living on these rules and living under these to hire people, to bring people in not only universities, but in the job sites that aren't qualified for the work. If I'm a business owner, I don't care what color somebody's. I don't care what religion someone's. I don't care what ethnicity, whatever, anything. To me, I want to hire the best person. The best person should be able to get the job and get in. You should bring students into schools like Harvard that are qualified to be there. I mean, there's a reason why they have it. Why would you bring in inferior students? And pardon me, I wouldn't get into Harvard with my school grades. So to me, it's like, let live and let live in terms of let the world be the way it was way before the insanity of this woke culture that we're living in.
Yeah, another key issue here is that the American taxpayer is funding this to the tune of $2.2 billion. Harvard is getting that in federal grants. Of course, the court overturned this, and now President Trump is taking it on appeal. So where do you see this going, Kevin? Because it seems like Harvard is bucking the trend that a lot of other schools, including Yale, they're trying to abide by at least some of it because they want those grants.
Well, I think ultimately they're going to have to cave in and give in. If they're not going to, they're going to lose those grants. As far as what Linda McMahon said, I think that's going to be the case. And you got to punish these universities that have so much money the way it is. I mean, how much Harvard, what do they have in their treasure chest? It's a massive amount of money. And, looking at these schools, they talk about DEI. If they want to take anything down from all these old Harvard, Yale schools, we're all really founded by Christians. And they have a lot of Christian, plaques around there, and they want these plaques taken down. It's interesting, the hypocrisy, because it doesn't matter what side of the road you're on, what side of the issue you're on, the hypocrisy seems to shine through all the time with these people.
What we've seen at the lower levels of education, and I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, isn't your wife, Sam, an advocate for homeschooling and parents being very involved in educational choice?
Yeah, she travels the country doing it. She has a number of books. Go to sorbostudios.com. It's a great place to go, sorbostudios.com, to find out all kinds of information, not only what she's doing, but what I'm doing. We've got a number of new movies coming out and documentaries. We're staying busy that way, but she's definitely pro-choice for homeschooling. And I think one of the great blessings of COVID is 2 million more families are now homeschooling because they woke up to the realities of not using public schools as a babysitting service.
Yeah, and as we see,
our education system sucks. As simple as that. We were #1 in the world in the 50s. We're 40th now. What does that tell you? And every election cycle, as you know, they always bring up, we got to improve education. They don't want to improve education. They want to keep everybody under wraps, and government wants to control everything that's coming through, not only school systems, public, but also universities as well.
And as we see this play out in the universities, it's easier to understand why a lot of American families are opting to homeschool at the younger levels. Kevin Sorbo, thanks so much for being with us.
Awesome pleasure. You guys are great. Keep it up.
Thanks, Kevin.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.